Davy's slow strolling up to the stand like a G.
I was good until that music started playing.
Yeah.
Being sworn in right now. He's taking a stand, and he is looking a little nervous this morning.
Just a little bit.
When the music starts, it gets a different feel.
Yeah, it gets real.
Boom, boom. You hear that going. All right, so we got 8 questions that are going to come fast at Davy. Pause. And we're going to make sure that he only gets one way to wiggle out, and that is his plead the fifth. He has got one shot to do that. The other 7 will be answers straight, no chaser. 3 from the room, 5 from the audience. Ours go first. We're going clockwise. Meredith, you are first.
What's up, Mary?
Okay, what's one thing you love about each person in this room and one thing that you hate?
Oh, okay. One thing that I love about you is that you're always like very positive. You're always upbeat. You're very happy.
Good morning.
Yeah, and that's just Meredith. You're just chipper all the time. So I really do like that about you, especially well. You were a lot better, like as far as like attitude wise, than like your predecessor.
Yes.
So it was a breath of fresh air. Mark, I like how Mark is very creative when it comes to radio. Radio is his passion, and he is like I have radio questions, and Mark can answer them, and I like to have somebody like that on my team, like a player coach.
Appreciate that.
Oh, you are an infinite source of wisdom. There's not a lot of topics that you're not like very well versed on. I could come to you like asking for advice professionally, personally. Like I value your opinion on things like a lot.
Thanks. I feel good.
Davy just handed them out.
Yeah.
Great.
We should all run for president. Feeling kind of good.
One thing that I don't like, man, let's see. Meredith, I don't. I think you could be a bad influence on my girlfriend. Even though y'all don't really like hang out a lot or anything like that.
Limit them.
Yeah. I'm trying to limit the interaction. I just
You don't want to Americanize your girl that's got good down homes.
good morals.
Meredith
Be a little
messed
more
that up.
specific.
I know what he's talking about.
I think like Meredith will try to like encourage frivolous purchases.
Yes.
Celebrations for something that isn't really celebratory.
Anniversaries.
Yeah, just a lot of.
Her book will fill up hanging out with Meredith.
Yeah.
Y'all don't celebrate the first time y'all held hands? What?
Hey.
Facts.
Mark, you're very indecisive, painfully indecisive. I've been waiting for answers to questions I've asked Mark for years now.
And you know what? I don't know how I feel about that response. I could go left, it could go right.
As stupid as this is gonna sound, I don't like the fact that you're my boss.
We can fix that. Yeah, we can fix that.
No, just sometimes, I watch what I say more because I know.
Davy likes to fight.
Yeah, I do.
And he gets to a point where he's like, man.
Yeah, if it wasn't
And he
you, I
stops.
would
He's like,
fighting.
well, if you didn't sign the checks right now. I do notice that. I'm like, well, you ain't got no more? He's like, nah, I'm gonna leave it on. That's all right.
Is that good?
All right, yeah, that was a good one. Damn, Meredith. All right, do we got time for any more questions? One down.
Davy, if you could make one wish right this second, what would it be? But hold on. It can't be about wanting more wishes, more money, or health. Something outside of those 3.
Outside of money, health, and more wishes.
Right.
I wish I could tell the future.
Ooh, predict the
Great.
future.
Yeah. I wish I knew. Yeah, I don't even.
That's a lot of pressure.
I know.
Would
I
you
would
run around solving crimes, or would you just be like, I knew you was going to get hit by that bus?
I'd keep it to myself for selfish reasons. I mean, honestly, yeah. I wouldn't want it because that's where the pressure comes. When everybody knows your superpower, I keep my superpower like.
But
close
you
to
ain't.
the
But
chest.
you're not going to help nobody.
I help some people. Not
Okay.
everybody.
Without them knowing.
Not everybody.
God, Davy's playing God. All right, let's see here. I have a question. I wrote this down. Davy, you're a changed man.
Okay.
You're a homeowner. You're a cryptocurrency giant. You're a committed guy, booed up with a relationship, and even moved her in.
Boot
Yeah.
up.
It's just different. Booed up. It's just different. You're on your grown man thing.
Okay.
What do you miss about the shiesty Davy days?
I miss a lot. I miss a lot.
What do you specifically miss about the shiesty Davy day?
One thing I miss quite often is going out during the week, like more. Like sometimes, like for example, like last Thursday, I was at Prana, and I had such a good time. But like in the back of my mind, it's like, yo, I got to be here at like 5:30. I miss that. I miss being irresponsible. Like
you miss being irresponsible.
Oh yeah. There's like an era of like responsibility now.
No backlash.
Yeah, I miss not having like consequences and just being able to just be reckless and just debauchery. And
You
just,
say it so golden.
It is a golden.
Reckless.
It was a golden time in my life. Yeah, the recklessness.
Well, that's all the specifics we're going to get into right there. He might have to tap out. All right, 8:32. He's made it through the in-house questions. 5 coming from y'all, and he still has his pass in play. All right, it is Plead the 5th time. Davy is under the microscope right now. He's been sworn in, and why you look at that goofy look on your face?
I know I do have a good
We got calls and text 888-429-0941. Our first one is a no name on the line 2. Hello.
Hello?
Hey, man, what's going on? You got a question for Davy for Plead the 5th this morning.
Yeah, Davy, I'm sorry if this is true, but just want to know, have you ever wanted to, or have you ever smashed one of your friends' moms? And if so, who?
No, I haven't. I haven't hit any of my friends' moms.
You probably thought about
Are
it.
you lying?
Had you heard about it or something and you want to drop dime on them?
No, I'm just asking for the people.
Oh, okay. All right. I didn't know if he had done your mom or something. You was like, yeah, you did. You did mine.
No,
Right?
that would be like a major violation. So,
Well, I mean,
no.
what if it wasn't like such a close friend?
Well, I mean, then.
Have you ever done anybody's mom?
No, I don't. I mean, little kids' moms.
Anybody? All right. Have you ever done anybody's mom who is now probably old enough that they could call in right now?
The kid?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, but no acquaintance or anybody like I was
Okay.
cool with. Nah.
Yeah. All right.
I got one for you.
Okay.
That's how you get beat up.
By the kid.
By everybody.
This one came in on text. What is your sexual fantasy, and has it ever been fulfilled?
I mean, for a long time, it was like, like a couple girls, like multiple girls. So, I mean, that has been fulfilled. I guess the fantasy would be like more.
More girls or more threesomes?
Both. Maybe like, I don't know, maybe like 4 or 5. I think that'd be
That's
like
called
my
an
fantasy.
orgy.
Yeah, but just me.
Really?
Yeah, that. Hell
With just you?
Yes.
And like 5?
Oh my God, yes. Sign me up. Hell yeah. I think that's it right there.
You must eat a lot of vitamins.
Isn't that everybody's fantasy?
That's not
No.
normal.
That's not normal.
That's more than one person waking you up afterwards. Like, hey, you know you got more to do. We ain't going. Move on. Stop.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. We got one for you off the text. It says out of the 727, if Davy was the boss, what would you change and why?
If I was the boss at
Of
Wild,
If you were the boss, what would you change and why?
I would I would stop playing the same songs over and over again. I'd play that new Nas. I'd play like more like newer music that is like undiscovered and a couple like more like up and coming artists.
And there would go Wild 94.1.
Yeah, I understand. I understand
You know the process.
reason. I get. You gotta trust the process. So I get that. But if I was the
But
boss,
if he was in charge,
If he was in charge, we'd have a lower rating.
but we'd be
But it would be bomb. That would be so tight.
Grand opening, great close.
Like Davy was in charge for 16 months.
Davy, I got one for you. Off the text.
How many more do I have?
You got
Two
two
more.
more.
Two more, okay.
And you still got to pass live.
This is an easy one. What is your most prized possession and why?
Oh man, my most prized possession right now, I would say, is my house.
all right.
Because I put a lot of time, money. I'm thinking about possibly selling it, so I've been like trying to like look at the value of it. And
So that ain't your most prized possession if you're thinking of selling.
well, yeah, it's very. I mean, it could go. Like I get rid of it. It's straight.
Everything has
Really?
a price.
Yeah,
But
everything.
like, I
Everything's
thought
for
your
sale.
prized possession was supposed to be something that you wouldn't want to part with.
Yeah.
Like something that you like for no amount of money. You're like, yo, this is mine.
There's nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Really?
Come
Nothing.
on.
Not one thing in this world. Everything's for sale. Damn. Everything's for sale.
You don't
You're
have
such
something
a
from like
gypsy.
No, I don't have anything, bro.
your dad or your mom
I
didn't
have
give you an
no-
item?
I mean, all of my parents are still living, so I don't have any like family heirlooms that have been gifted to me. Everything's for sale.
Damn. Davy got a hell of a yard sale coming up, y'all.
His life is
Y'all
a
keep
sale.
listening. Davy got one coming.
Yeah.
All right, we got one more question and one pass that's still live. What you got?
There's a couple to choose from here. Have you ever smashed one of your homeboys' ex-girlfriends or accidentally slept with somebody that was sleeping with the same person?
I have smashed Homeboys' ex-girlfriends. I asked permission first. It wasn't like
How'd that
polite.
go?
yeah, that's part of the bro code.
You asked permission.
Yeah, I asked if it was cool. Because, some relationships, somebody totally off limits for life. Some kind of came and went, and they're okay with it. So, yeah, I have smashed some homies.
So if we were role
Ex-girlfriends.
playing,
Multiple.
that conversation between you and Mark would go like what?
Hey, yo, Mark, so trying to holler, bro. Do you mind if I get at her? Well, Davy, Mark's very indecisive. So,
You don't have to think about it first.
But we role playing. We role playing here. So you ask Mark. Belinda
Okay.
is trying to holler at you. So go ahead and ask Mark.
Yo, Belinda been all up in my DMs, bro. She say she want to chill, maybe get some drinks. Would you be mad if I, kicked it with Belinda?
It all would depend on how long I was with Belinda.
You and Belinda was together for a year or so.
A year?
Yeah.
That's a no. So then I would take that as I'd keep it moving.
No, you know what?
You wouldn't even have to answer that
So
because
once he sighed,
that's it.
you would be like, all right, I can't talk to you no more.
hold on,
or would
hold
you,
on.
Or would you continue sliding in the DM?
No, I
And
wouldn't.
just wait until his side get better.
No, I wouldn't.
I'm waiting. We could probably do like an exchange.
Ain't no
If you could throw a little
my
fatty
God.
my way, then I could throw
Women
my yes.
are not currency,
over your way.
gentlemen.
Y'all cryptocurrency.
That's how we do it. Davy, I'll give you one. You give me one.
The views expressed by these
God.
Neanderthals do not represent Wild 94.1 or Beasley Media.